what drew you to this path and what keeps you going? Why are you still on it?
I think I had a very protective, very conducive environment at home. My father, my parents, they gave me a conducive environment where we always introduced to these philosophical ideas. But when I was 16, I was formally introduced to a spiritual lecture, a spiritual discourse.
Right.
And with no intention that I should pursue it or I should embark on this journey. But that evening actually changed the whole course of my life, as if it triggered a spark. In fact, that spark triggered a huge conflagration. The result of that incident of me listening to a formal spiritual discourse on the Gita transformed my whole perception to life. It brought about a paradigm shift in my life, and it only, when I look back, it only reveals that how ready I was, that one interaction in a spiritual discourse can inspire you to commit your entire life to discover what the purpose of life is. And I am extremely thankful for the upbringing, the parentage, and the opportunities that I was provided. If not my father, he said, if that's what your passion is about, he said, take a plunge into it and explore. And it's because of that I'm inspired, and it is my purpose to find the very purpose of life. What is the very purpose? And I kept questioning, and my journey into this study has kept answering many such questions, and I'm now inspired to share that wisdom through my interactions to people and let them realize that life has a purpose. So it's very inspiring, very motivating, and I would say it's the most satisfying thing one could do in life.
And have you found that purpose?
Oh yes, I have clearly found that purpose. In fact, in the beginning it was a little vague. There was a lot of ambiguity about the goal of God realization and self-realization. It's like as you start scaling the mountain, as you keep trekking, going higher and higher, the peak becomes crystal clear. The pristine peak is very clear, and that's your goal. You want to get there. But when you are at the base camp or the foothills, the peak is usually shrouded or clouded in the mist, the clouds. You don't see it. Something like that. My journey began with I took to it like duck to water or fish to water. I never understood what exactly it was, but once I got into it, the greater fervor, the greater urge, and the great certainty with which I pursued that belief, now I speak with great conviction. And I don't know how close am I, but I'm constantly marching towards that summit. That's all I would say.